All right, y'all. So I finally understand why after all these years, it never really, I never really thought to do my research, but I finally understand why Cardi wanted Nicki to change her verse in Motorsport. So when Nicki said, if Cardi is the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. The other day I was in a spot and they was doing a tribute to this guy named Vincent Lombardi. So of course, true Nicki fan, true Barb, the last name stood out to me. And I'm like, who's Vincent Lombardi? I go look it up. Let me just show y'all who he is. So this guy right here, Vincent Thomas Lombardi, shout out to New York. He was born in New York. But just read what it say. Football coach and executive in the NFL. Considered one of the greatest American sports leaders and coaches. He coached and served as a general manager for the Green Bay Packers from 1959 to 1976 and 1968 to 1969. Lombardi's Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls and 3 straight championships from 1965 to 1967, a streak no other team has matched. No other team has matched, right? So Cardi B clearly took it as Nicki was trying to sun her, which you can either take it that way or you can take it as a compliment, because the quarterback, when she said if Cardi is the QB, the quarterback is considered to be the most valuable player on the team. Everybody wants to defend the quarterback. The quarterback is who makes the touchdowns, blase, blase. You got to defend him. You got to look out on his right, his left, his front to back, right? Basically saying like, all right, if Cardi B is the most valuable player on the team right now, respectfully, I am the coach. Because respectfully, Nicki is the coach. Respectfully, like she said, my winning streak has still not impeached, you little dust ball. No shade, but nobody has topped Nicki yet since she came in the game. So I can see why Cardi B made her change. Well, not made her, asked Quavo to ask her to change her verse, because she clearly took it. She clearly was looking at the cup half empty instead of half fucking full, because I'm pretty sure Nicki was trying to give her a compliment. Like, all right, you're doing your thing. You're the most valuable player right now, but respectfully put some respect on my name. So just looking at it from both sides, I could see why Cardi B felt some type of way. But that's just crazy. But that just goes to show Nicki's bars, because that shit flew over my head. For all these years, I'm rapping it, singing it. That shit flew over my head. And it wasn't until I was hearing about him the other day. And I'm like, wait, who is that? And I did my research. So it's given. Cardi B did her research to see who Vince Lombardi was. And she felt like, oh, Nicki trying to say she the coach, she the best, she the... Girl, it ain't even all that deep. Because she really was low-key giving you a compliment. Basically saying like, yeah, y'all two running shit right now. Because the quarterback is right under the coach. That's the most valuable player. That was a compliment. But leave it to Cardi B to feel a type of way. So yeah, I don't know if y'all knew that, but I just found out the other day after all these years after Motorsport, and I'm just like, wow.